Welcome back to Inner Peace Chronicles, where we explore the ancient wisdom of Buddhist teachings and how they can help us lead more peaceful, successful, and fulfilling lives. Today, we're diving deep into the principles of self-control, inner peace, and the pathway to true success and wealth. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're practical tools you can apply in your daily life. So, let's embark on this journey together. Self-control is one of the cornerstones of a successful life. It's not just about resisting temptations or staying disciplined. It's about understanding and mastering your own mind. In Buddhist teachings, this concept is deeply rooted in the practice of mindfulness and the Eightfold Path. Let's explore this further. The Buddha taught that the mind is like a wild elephant. It can be unruly, restless, and prone to wander. But through mindfulness, we can train this elephant, bringing it under control and guiding it toward a peaceful and purposeful existence. Mindfulness, or sati, in Pali, is the practice of being fully aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions in the present moment. When we are mindful, we observe our desires, impulses, and reactions without being controlled by them. This is the first step in developing self-control, recognizing that you are not your thoughts, but the observer of your thoughts. One effective way to develop this mindfulness is through meditation. Buddhist meditation practices like vipassana help us observe our thoughts without judgment, allowing us to understand the nature of our desires and cravings. Over time, this practice cultivates a deep sense of self-control, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and composure. Let's break this down into a simple exercise you can start today. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably and close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Bring your attention to the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Observe your thoughts. As thoughts arise, simply notice them without getting attached. Let them come and go like clouds passing through the sky. Return to your breath. Whenever you find your mind wandering, gently bring it back to the breath. Start with just 5-10 minutes a day, and gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable with the practice. Now that we've explored self-control, let's move on to another vital aspect of a successful life: inner peace. In the modern world, we're constantly bombarded with stress, anxiety, and external pressures. But true peace comes from within, and Buddhist teachings offer profound insights into cultivating this inner tranquility. Inner peace, according to Buddhism, is the natural state of the mind when it is free from craving, aversion, and delusion. The Buddha identified these as the three poisons that disturb our peace. But how do we overcome them? The answer lies in understanding the nature of attachment. Attachment is the root cause of suffering. We cling to things, whether it's material possessions, relationships, or even our own identities, thinking they will bring us happiness. But in reality, everything in life is impermanent. The more we cling, the more we suffer when these things inevitably change or disappear. The Buddha's Four Noble Truths offer a roadmap to inner peace: the truth of suffering, dukkha. Recognize that suffering is a part of life, the truth of the cause of suffering. Understand that attachment and desire are the causes of suffering. The truth of the end of suffering. Realize that it's possible to end suffering by letting go of attachments. The truth of the path. Follow the Eightfold Path to cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. When we deeply internalize these truths, we begin to let go of our attachments. This doesn't mean we stop caring or become indifferent. Rather, we learn to appreciate life's experiences without clinging to them. This is the essence of true inner peace. A practical way to cultivate this peace is through the practice of loving kindness, or metta meditation. This involves generating feelings of compassion and love towards yourself and others. Here's how you can practice it. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Generate loving kindness. Start by silently repeating phrases like, "May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering." Expand outward. Gradually extend these wishes to others, including loved ones, acquaintances, and even those you find difficult. By practicing loving kindness regularly, you nurture a heart that is open, compassionate, and at peace with itself and the world. Now that we've discussed self-control and inner peace, let's explore how these principles can be applied to achieve success and wealth. The idea of wealth in Buddhism is often misunderstood. It's not just about material riches, but a state of abundance in all aspects of life. financial, emotional, and spiritual. In Buddhism, wealth is seen as a tool that can either lead to happiness or suffering, depending on how it's used. The key is understanding the relationship between desire and contentment. True wealth comes from a sense of sufficiency, knowing that you have enough and that what you have is used wisely. One of the core teachings related to wealth is the concept of right livelihood, which is part of the Eightfold Path. Right livelihood means earning a living in a way that does not cause harm to others and is aligned with your values and ethics. When we align our work with our deeper values, not only do we create wealth, but we do so in a way that brings true fulfillment. Here's how you can apply this in your life. Reflect on your current work. Ask yourself, does your work align with your values? Does it contribute to the well-being of others? Set clear intentions. Define what success means to you beyond just financial gain. Consider how your work can serve others and bring about positive change. Take inspired action. Start taking steps towards work that fulfills you, whether it's pursuing a new career, starting a business, or making changes in your current role. When you align your livelihood with your values, you attract not only financial wealth, but also a sense of purpose and satisfaction. Another important concept is generosity, or dana in Pali. Generosity is not just about giving money, but also your time, energy, and resources to benefit others. The Buddha taught that when we give freely, we cultivate an abundant mindset, which in turn attracts more abundance into our lives. Here's a simple way to practice generosity. Start small. You don't need to make grand gestures. Even small acts of kindness, like helping a neighbor or donating to a cause you care about, can have a big impact. Be consistent. Make generosity a regular part of your life. Whether it's daily, weekly, or monthly, commit to giving in a way that feels meaningful to you. Give without expectation. The true spirit of generosity is giving without expecting anything in return. This cultivates a sense of inner wealth that is far more fulfilling than material riches. Remember, success and wealth are not just about accumulation, but about living a life of purpose, balance, and generosity. When you combine self-control, inner peace, and ethical action, you naturally attract a deeper, more fulfilling form of success.